Matthew 12:6. Lego de humin, hoti, tu hiru meidzon esten hode. Jesus here continues responding to the Pharisees, who had criticized his disciples for their activity on the Sabbath. Jesus says, "But I say to you all," that is to you Pharisees, "that one greater, or perhaps something greater, someone or something greater than the temple," there's your genitive of comparison, "is here." What an astounding statement that must have been to the original Jewish audience. Now, if you look up this word meidzon, it will tell you the lexical form is megas. You might look it up and it'll say megas, megale, mega, and you say, what's going on here? Well, this is the adjective, which means great, right? Which means great. So we have masculine form, feminine form, neuter form. But what we have here is not the positive degree of the adjective, but we have the comparative degree. Remember, adjectives have positive degrees, comparative degrees, and superlative degrees. So great, greater, greatest. So we have the comparative degree. If this were masculine, we would have had meidzon, meidzon. That's the masculine form. This is the neuter form, meidzon. So that's why a lot of English translations will have something greater than the temple is here. We know that the neuter form is sometimes used with a personal referent, and so you can read the discussion of this, very helpful discussion in both of the grammatical handbooks, both the Egg and Tea by Chuck Quarles, and the Baylor Handbook on the Greek Text by Olmsted. Both of these have extensive discussion of why this is neuter and what that could possibly mean. We do know there are textual variants that have the masculine form, so it's clear that some ancient scribes were now it's possible they just misunderstood the pronunciation of the vowel there, but maybe unconsciously they were seeing the referent here to Jesus, and so we're changing it to the masculine. But the best and earliest manuscripts, the evidence seems to favor including the neuter form. This is the form that Matthew actually wrote as he described this historical incident in the life of Jesus. Let's think about the translation one more time in the short verse. Jesus says, "But I say to you all that one greater, or perhaps something greater than the temple, is here."